First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, also true Holy Black Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach, also the founding father of the truth, founding father of the truth out of One West. This is Fallen Kings, coming right back at you with another lesson. The name of the lesson is going to be is the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And that's one out of many reasons why the earth, this planet, this world will be judged because the wicked is ruling. Let me get the book of Job real quick. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. If you don't know who the wicked is, just look at who's running the world right now. And by the way, if you don't know who's running the world right now, watch your news and mainly watch the economy. Whose money, whose face is on the currency? Whoever runs the world controls the financial distribution of wealth. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judge thereof. He covered the faces of Yahweh. He covered the faces of Yahweh Shah. He covered the faces of the prophets, all the great leaders, even through the dark ages, the three musketeers, the Shakespeare, all these, even the great nobleman leaders. He covered, even during the dark ages. When we ruled all those great historical leaders, he covered it. He covered the face of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? And he controls the whole world. The economic system, the educational system, the political system, every agenda the wicked controls. So if people don't want judgment to come, that means you want this wickedness to keep going on. You know what I mean? That means you like this wickedness if you don't want to see judgment take place. And what I mean judgment, I mean that spiritual judgment from on high. A supernatural internal judgment is going to hit this place because the slaughtering, the murdering, the pillage of the Native American Indians, and mainly the tribe of Judah first, then the Native American Indians, and East Issachar, Manasseh, and all the other tribes. You made a world economy off the back of slavery. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. It says, wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish. It's going to diminish. This whole world economy is going to diminish, and it's diminishing now, but it's really going to diminish when the missiles come. It says, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gather by labor shall increase. And the labor is those brothers and sisters, those brothers is in the truth. And our brothers and sisters throughout history, they labored, which is the nation of Israel. We built this country. We built the world economy, but we get none of the benefits from it. Those who laborers, yes, the slaves are Israelites. When you read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48 through 68. I'm going to get one more verse and I'm going to close it out here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8. Because unrighteous dealings and injuries, what's the injury? Slavery. Brutal, hardcore slavery that we endured and still enduring, because the so-called black man is not free. As long as you have a social security number, you are not free. As long as you have to have a passport to leave the country, you are not free. As long as you have to get a loan in this country, you are not free. Because remember, the scripture says the lender. Remember, the scripture says the borrower is subject to the lender. That's scriptural. Let me get that real quick. Yeah, this is Proverbs, just going off. I don't want to veer off topic here. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. So long as we in this captivity, we are servants. Because why? The whole world economy was built off the back of us. Even our brothers and sisters in Argentina and Chile and Brazil. It says the rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. So long as you are in this captivity, you are a servant. You are a servant. That's why you read Revelation 13:9. If any man ever hear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the faith and the patience of the saints. The reason why captivity was mentioned in that chapter, because we're going to be in captivity when the Lord returns. As long as you have to pay mortgages, bills, loans, etc., you are not free. You could be a millionaire. As long as you got to pay taxes, you are not free. I'm gonna get ready to close out here because unrighteous dealing, meaning slavery, and injuries, meaning slavery and the persecution of the Israelites, which is us, and riches gotten by deceit. They build a world economy off the back of us. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So pretty much the nation of Edom and these other nations, mainly primary Edom, rape, rob, murder, pillage. They stole the kingdom. Because at one point in time we was ruling. Not saying that we was righteous when we ruled. You know, we went off as well. But they wickedness definitely surpassed everyone else. Because you read Malachi chapter 1, verse 3, it says the border of wickedness. Meaning that these people that's ruling right now, they the border of that. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, author, true, elect, Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach. Also, the Father, the Truth, the One West. This is Fallen Kings coming back to another lesson. And before I close out, they will be going into slavery. I mean, it's prophecy. You know? The Most High is a judge power. All honor and praise go to the Most High, Yahweh. It's only praise, Son, True, Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach. Also, the Father, the Truth, the One West. This is Fallen Kings coming back to another lesson. To the hopeful elect, 12 tribes scattered abroad to you, I say, Shalom.